Here he was asked to be a professor at Yale, and he had never finished his high school. And he went to his good friend Alex Katz, and he said, "Alex, what am I going to do? Here are the smartest art students in America, and all, so smart and so educated, and here I am." And Alex said, "Look, Al, you got to remember one thing, that those kids are smart all right, but they're punks." He said, you're a real gangster." And Al said it took him through Yale. He could really talk. As a matter of fact, he may have talked too much, because he would grab the jugular of any argument and not let go. I knew him for 50, 60 years, and we fought constantly. The next time you met, it was as if it was a brand new ball game, so you started fighting all over again. No, Al was very combative, and he loved to argue, and it was always about art. Nothing else, except every now and then politics, but it really focused on art. And he was just wonderful to talk to. If you look at the so-called action or gestural paintings of the 1950s, one of the things he's really trying to do is to push it out into the room. And he does it to a degree through the physicality of paint, using a very heavy paint. So there you find the beginning of this desire to take a two-dimensional object and make it three-dimensional. Well, what happens in the gesture paintings is he begins to notice that there's an underlying geometry in all of this upheaval of paint. And he begins to isolate that geometry into squares, circles, triangles, and to make them much clearer. And that would lead him into a kind of geometry, a hard edge abstraction. And then what he does is attempts to get rid of a cubist dimension in his work, which means he wants to get rid of the interaction of shapes within the canvas. And he ends up with a hard edge abstraction where he deals with very simple geometric volumes, a square, a triangle, a circle, but he spreads them out so they don't create a structure within. But there too, you'll notice that one of the things he's most interested in is giving these geometric forms some kind of solidity, literally a third dimension. And I think that's also a very interesting original contribution that he makes. And then the black and whites, there's just absolutely nothing like them. I mean, that's Al, on the surface, off the surface, in volume, flat, you name it. They've got it, yeah. He's just a beautiful painter. It's all in the hand, too. I mean, de Kooning once said that that great painting is from the elbow down. Well, Al had that quality in painting. So he's really a master painter, and I know that it's a little bit banal to say that, but I possibly find a better way to say it, but I can't let the interview go without saying it. Look for that quality in his painting. It's there.